little bit early, but that's all right. Welcome to my meditation. So I am meditating every day. I've committed to that. And I decided to do it live here on my channel to invite you to meditate with me as well. So you too can commit to meditating, perhaps every day, perhaps regularly. Whether you're doing it live with me, if you catch me live, or watching the replay, we're still meditating together because time's not real. Although it's hard for us to get our head around. So what we're doing in meditation, apart from benefiting ourselves in so many ways, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, we are exercising our consciousness, because our conscious mind is who we really are. Our consciousness is who we really are. Let's leave the mind out of it. Now, we've got these human bodies. We've got a nervous system, and the nervous system is there to protect us, right? And so it alerts us to things. We've got our senses, so we get distracted. We've got our subconscious mind, which is negatively focused too, to try and protect us. We've got all of this stuff going on as part of the human condition to keep us from dying, really. And yet we are this consciousness. And when we're in meditation, we're exercising that consciousness, who we really are. Noticing the distractions of the human condition and accepting them takes the power away from it, from the distractions when we accept it. Now, the opposite of that is struggling against it, fighting it, trying to quiet the mind, trying to not be distracted. That's fighting the human condition. We don't need to do that. That's not self-loving, right? That's the stuff of spiritual bypassing. We don't want to do that. Defeating yourself, killing the ego, none of it is healthy. What is healthy is self-love, accepting. And so that's what we're going to be doing. We're not trying to clear our minds, although with regular meditation we'll get a clearer mind. We're not trying to achieve anything, in fact, apart from being present and aware. So let's do it. Let's do it now. So we'll start off by getting the nervous system out of the way. By far the easiest way to meditate is by doing this. Taking these relaxation steps for the nervous system first. So let's do it together. I'll be doing this meditation for about half an hour. And then directly afterwards, I'm going to be doing a live for the members of this channel. I channeled pulling tarot cards and all kinds of cards for the members. If you'd like to be part of that, you can join in by clicking the join button down there. So let's get meditating. So taking some deep breaths to start off to calm the nervous system down. You might want to close your eyes now too. Deep breath in. And breathing out. Another deep breath in. And out. One more deep breath in. And then out. Now let's move our conscious focus around the body and see if we can find any areas of tightness and let them go. Tightness, holding, tension, whatever you want to call it, whatever you find there, let's let it go now. So starting off in the left toes, moving up the left arch of the foot to the heel, from the heel to the ankle, from the ankle up the calf, the lower leg to the knee, from the knee up the upper leg, the left leg to the left hip, feeling the femur relaxing within the hip socket, and then moving to the back, the glutes, feeling whatever surface your glute is on, what you're sitting on or what you're lying on, and that point of contact, just relaxing that muscle, letting it go, allowing it to be supported by what it's resting on. Moving across now to the right side, the right glute, relaxing that muscle, letting it be supported on the surface that it's on. And then moving into the right hip, feel the femur relax within the hip socket. Down the thigh to the knee on the right side. And then down the lower leg from the knee to the ankle. From the right ankle to the heel. Down the arch of the foot into the toes. And then out of the toes. Moving into the left fingers now. From the fingers to the palm of the hand. You might want to do some circles with your consciousness around the palm of the hand and down the thumb. Back up the thumb to the wrist. Moving up from the wrist, up all of those little muscles in the forearm to the elbow. And from the elbow of the left arm, up the bicep, tricep, to the left shoulder, feeling that left shoulder relaxing down, away from the ear. And then moving across the top of the shoulders to the right shoulder and feeling that relax away from the right ear. Moving from the right shoulder down the bicep and the tricep to the elbow. From the elbow down the forearm, all of those little muscles, relaxing them as you go to the right wrist. And then down the thumb, back up the thumb again, around the palm a few times, and out through the right fingers. Taking a deep breath into the belly now, expand the belly out as far as it can go, make yourself as big as possible. And then letting that go, releasing all the tension in the belly as you let that breath go. Doing the same thing again, but this time to the upper chest and the upper back. Make yourself as big as possible. Deep breath in. And then releasing it all as you let it go. Starting at the bottom of your spine, moving up your spine. You might want to stretch your spine out now, lifting your head up tall as possible. And then when you get to the neck, moving your right ear to your right shoulder. And then your left ear to your left shoulder. And back to neutral again, looking over your right shoulder. Looking over your left shoulder. Back to neutral, looking down to your belly button. And then up to the sky. Finding a balance for your head. And so that your neck is nice and relaxed now. Now moving into the jaw. You might want to stretch the jaw, open the mouth, wiggle your jaw from side to side to release the jaw and any tension there. Resting your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Moving up through your cheeks, relaxing them as you go. Moving to your eyes, let your eyeballs settle back and down in the eye sockets. Moving up to the eyebrows now, letting them relax down and outward. To the forehead, letting that relax, and up to the scalp, feeling the whole of the scalp relax now. Feeling your ears just relaxing downwards just a little bit toward your shoulders. And from here, moving the conscious focus to the third eye, which is in the center of our forehead. As distractions come along, whether they are bodily sensations like itches, aches, pins and needles, outward sounds like someone bashing something outside, cats, or inner distractions like our subconscious mind telling us what we should be doing instead of meditating, or trying to decide what we're going to eat next. Whatever the distractions are, just notice them. You might like to name them. That helps you remain present. And if you do find that you have wandered off, your mind's wandered off with those distractions, thinking about them, when you realize, just bring yourself back to that third eye focus, being present. As your meditation goes deeper, you might find that your subconscious mind quietens down, and then your superconscious mind might take over. You might get some guidance, some intuition, some inspiration. Try to notice the difference between the subconscious mind that's negatively focused and the superconscious mind, which is from source, it's from your higher self, it's from your guides, it's positively focused, and it gives you some really important clues for your life path or your day path. As the distractions come along, we are noticing them and accepting them. Don't feel bad about that. Don't start thinking that you're bad at meditation because of the distractions. Everyone with a human body and a human mind, we get distracted. It's a good thing that we do. We wouldn't survive if we didn't react to these distractions, sounds, and our subconscious mind. All of these distractions and our reactions to them are very natural, a natural way of us surviving as human beings. And so we're not trying to fight ourselves here, we're trying to accept that these distractions come along. And exercise coming back to that conscious focus from those distractions. With this acceptance, we're practicing self-love. We are good enough. You are good enough exactly as you are. Whether your meditation is difficult today or if it's easier, it's all good. The more difficult meditations, you get the most practice. So we're not trying to reach for a particular outcome in the meditation, to feel a certain way, to get to that blissful gratitude point, or to get some guidance, or to quieten the mind. As soon as you start trying to do something like that, it's going to get very difficult. Allow it to be what it is. And be curious about what experience you can have in this meditation. And then if you do get some guidance or you get a blissful experience, you can delight in that. And if you do get a tricky, lots of distractions experience, you can delight in that too, because you've got a lot of practice of bringing yourself back to consciousness. Me. Me. If you find that you have drifted off with the subconscious mind and you've started to think of something, just gently bringing yourself back to your consciousness, to the conscious focus on your third eye. Accepting that this happens to us human beings. Not fighting it, just noticing it. imagine that you're sitting present like this in meditation on a rock by a lake. And your spirit guide is walking toward you. And settling down in front of you. Nodding in a greeting. And then asking you what it is that you want to know. You can just think of a question for your spirit guide. And then be open to receive the answer. If you received your answer from your spirit guide, you might like to watch them greet you again, and then go back to where they were before. As you remain present and relaxed, with your conscious awareness on your third eye. This is where I'm going to come out of the meditation now. Feel free to carry on if you're having a deep experience. I'm going to go live very shortly for the members, doing a channel session, pulling tarot cards out and other cards too. If you'd like to join me in that. If you're not already a member of the channel, then there's a join button down there below this video. Thank you. Thank you for meditating with me. And I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.